Welcome to the Emily Otto Show, business coaching for rebel healers, priestesses, and other witchy women. This podcast will give you the tools to help you build and scale your online healing business so you can help more people and make more money. My goal is for you to enjoy your life and business with plenty of time for pleasure and play. I am over the moon delighted you're here. Let's start today's episode.
Good morning. This is DJ Icon. This is her set at Burning Man that I so freaking missed. She's a mom and a DJ, and it makes me so happy. But I better shut it off so Facebook doesn't flag us. 1, 2, 3, All right. Go check her out. That's on SoundCloud. Hello. I think everything's working. Please comment if you're here, if you're joining me live. I wanted to break down the live video I did last week and really give you a solid step-by-step process to follow, because to be honest, I want you making money before you ever pay for one of my programs. Like, please make money from my free content. Binge listen my podcast. Listen to every video, participate in every challenge and training. Please make money before you even sign up to work with me. That would make me so freaking happy. And sign up to work with me. If you're still figuring out how to make consistent months, consistent 4-figure, 5-figure cash months, between the 5,000 and the 10,000 mark, my mastermind is for you. I am literally going to be alongside of you, along with my support coach, Lucy, step by freaking step for 6 months of deeply nourishing, intimate, intuitive business coaching. We are going to figure out what you need for your business, what's not working, how to get it to work for you, working less hours, having more time freedom, having more pleasure and play every step of the way. I have a few spots left. We start at the end of October. It is $777 a month for 6 months. It is live coaching, it is group coaching, it's one-on-one coaching, it's a Facebook group open 24/7. It is structured training on exactly what the group needs every single month, and a couple guest speakers focused on particular aspects of business. Join me, send me a message today, let's talk about it. I'm talking to a lot of women this week. We can totally hop on a free video call if you'd rather do that. Just send me a message, let's start the conversation. I would love to support you in your business right now. You don't have to keep struggling and figuring it out on your own. You get to hire and have support now, especially if you're a mom, especially if you're running multiple businesses, especially if you've taken a lot of other programs and they haven't worked the way you wanted them to. I built this mastermind just for you. Send me a message. I'm gonna drop the link below as well, so you can take a look at it, grab all the information, and ask me any questions you want, so we can talk about the program, we can talk about what's in it, we can talk about your business and how it might work for you, what works, what doesn't. I will tell you if this program isn't right for you, but chances are it is. This is the 5th time I'm launching it. I've been running it for almost 3 years now. It is my flagship program, and you will get results if you work it. If you show up, if you take the action, if you do the things I coach you through doing, you will get results. You will make more money, you will connect to more clients, and you're gonna feel better about it every step of the way. Okay, that's my pitch. Join my mastermind. And structure for 6 figures. What do you do? How do you do it? I am literally going to give you the structure. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces to this structure, okay? So if you're taking notes at home, write that piece down. If you're not, don't freaking worry about it. If you're listening to this on the podcast episode, if you're listening to it in the car, you can listen to it on repeat, okay? So the very first thing you need to structure for a 6-figure business is the connection platform. Gloria, send me a message, let's talk. Yes. 100%. All of my programs you guys have access to for life on purpose. I'm a big believer in going back and listening to and watching things and reviewing it. And also, the mastermind isn't one more thing to do or to like tweak or figure out the way the programs are. It's more of an overlay on your business to help you implement, take action, and do it in a way that makes you money right now, not later. So I would say, yes, go back through all the programs, and the mastermind is going to help you with that, because I don't know about you, but I've gone back through many a program, and only when I'm getting the either one-on-one or mastermind business coaching do I actually take the action in a way that moves the needle. I've been taking business coaching for 2 years now. I started with one-on-one coaching and then went into masterminds. And I love it because there's someone alongside me helping me figure out what to do and when to do it. And it's not just me throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. Okay, that being said, structure for 6 figures. And definitely, you still have access, Gloria, but send me a message and let's make sure you got it. Connection platform. Pick one major social media platform to focus on and let that be the way you're connecting to your people. That could be Facebook, your personal profile. It could be a group that you own and run. It could be Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. I would say pick one of those, one of them to focus on. Let me know in the comments which one is the one you are currently focused on, because you want to build the muscle. And you want to build the muscle with repetition over time, okay? How do you get to do more push-ups? You do more push-ups. How do you get good at jumping rope? You jump more rope. It's the same thing with social media platforms. Pick one of them, nail your routine. Okay, I post every day. Here's my content. Here's what I'm doing. Here's how I'm doing it. Here's the batch creation. Boom, boom, boom. When you get good at one platform, add another. That's why you see me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook group, and I've got a little bit of a presence on Pinterest and LinkedIn. The reason is, how I'm able to do it is doing one thing at a time and doing it really well, and then adding the next. If you try to do them all just a little bit, it's gonna feel so stressful. You're gonna burn out. It's not a replicable pattern. And what we wanna go for is repeating patterns so that we can make it easy with this structure and strategy thing, so that you can run off into the wilderness on the weekends and have crazy witchy rituals. This is what we want, yes? Awesome, Erin. Facebook for you, rad. Okay, so number 1, connection platform. And then we want what's called a freebie or a pink spoon. There's this amazing book by 2 women. If you can find it, download it, go get it. It's called Pink Spoon Marketing. My links to it don't work anymore, so it might be a little hard to find. But the general concept, y'all remember Baskin Robbins? Baskin Robbins is this ice cream shop, and they had little plastic pink spoons. And with those little pink spoons, you got a sample of ice cream. That's what your freebie is. You want to give your people a little taste. Do they want the brown sugar ice cream? Do they want the no sugar vanilla? Do they want the Moose Tracks, my personal favorite from childhood, Moose Tracks ice cream? Let them take a sample. So what do you build for your sample? There are so many courses in Humans who teach just building a freebie. I'm gonna give it to you here in like less than 5 minutes. Either pick a high-level overview or step 1 of your healing process. Give it to people in recorded videos, maybe 3 to 5 videos, very short. It's a sample, remember, or a PDF workbook, or guided audio meditations, or it's just a series of emails where you're giving them information or juice, okay? So craft some kind of a freebie, some kind of a sample, a way for people to get to know you. Hook it to your email newsletter list with an opt-in form, or make it solo, tech, and simple. Just tell people to message you for it and give it straight to them. It could be as simple as a guided audio meditation in Dropbox, or located on your website that you have to give people a special link for. Whatever it is, give them something juicy that's a sample of your work, totally for free, but a really valuable freebie. You want to think of it at about the $100 mark. Like, what would a freebie at between $25 to $100 look like that you can deliver once to multiple people? Okay, so that's your freebie. Structuring for 6 figures. Here's the first 2 steps we've talked about. Connection platform, freebie sample. Let me know in the comments, do you already have your freebie? Do you have one? Do you need help making one? Let me know. The next thing, step number 3, this is just structuring your business for 6 figures. I'm gonna check our time. Cool, I've got 15 more minutes, I got you. I teach through a fire hose so that you can implement, take the action. It's the action that gets you the results, not just the learning. So many of us, myself included, we just wanna learn and learn and learn and absorb it. But to make money and to help people and to get clients, you've gotta put yourself out there, sell the work, serve the humans, let them pay you, receive the money, right? So the next thing you're gonna do is make an intensive offer. I have a $222 guided program. It's all pre-recorded video modules. It's so freaking awesome on how to build a signature program. Let me know if you want the link. I don't sell it very often, but it's out there. The reason being, I don't want you to have to throw darts in the dark at a board trying to figure out how to make your intensive. I literally have a program I made just for that walks you through it step by step. So you're gonna make an intensive, something that's a little more than a sample, that's between $100 and $150 of what you're charging, but you want the value of the program to be more like $200 to $500. It's an intensive. It's a 60-minute session. It's a 2-part session where there's maybe 30 minutes. You give your humans some homework, a 30-minute follow-up. Maybe it's a worksheet that they fill out on the front end, or an assessment, or numerology, or an astrology chart, and then a 60-minute session, and then a follow-up or a follow-up email. Whatever happens in this intensive, this is the way for people to pay you and the way for you to figure out, what do I like doing? How do I like doing it? And then from this intensive, sell 10 of them. And that's how we craft your bigger program, okay? Now we can make the bigger program if you've been supporting your clients for a while, or if you have a really solid idea of the kind of work you wanna do in the world and who it's for, we can craft your longer term program. That's step number 4, all right? So you craft an intensive, $99 to $149. We call it something really cool. One of mine for a while was a practical magic business strategy session, or I have my 6-figure healer intensive, and that's the sample for a way to work with me. That's the intensive paid offer, right? And from there, you create a 3 to 12 month one-on-one coaching program. You could go to a group program after this. If you have limited time, if you're working full time, or you're a mom, and you only have so many hours a week, you might want to teach a group program instead of one-on-one offers. The hard part about that is you've got to have enough intensives and feedback from people that you know what they need, how you work best, and how they'll receive it best. Because I don't know about you, but I want my clients to get results, right? Of course you do. You're a healer. And the best way to do that is to figure out, how do they learn best? The work you're teaching, how is it best implemented and retained? And then craft your program around that. Is it guided audio meditations, rituals, video calls, a Facebook group, emails? Is it only Zoom video calls with a group? There's so many different ways and different tools to utilize. We've got to pick what works for you and what gets results for your clients, right? That's how we create a 3 to 12 month package. If it's a 3-month one-on-one package, call it about $1,500, between $1,000 and $1,500. Give people payment plan options. If it works for your lifestyle, your budget, your bills, this is how you build 6 figures, okay? So we're not going to do it by selling a bunch of $99 packages. That would be so hard. A $100,000 year is about $8,000 a month, okay? And to do that, if you did that solely on $99 offers, that's a lot of $99 offers, right? Too many. But if you did that on $1,000 a month packages, oh, well, that's only 8 clients, right? Or overlapping clients. Or maybe you start out at a $500 a month package, and then you stack the payments. So I meant to have slides for you today, but needless to say, I did not get to that. So I'm gonna show you in the comments. It sounds so silly, but I want you to write this math out and reverse engineer it. So let's say you want to make $8,000 for the month, right? You create a 3-month program. It's 3 calls a month. Let's just say they're phone calls, 3 phone calls, and then it's WhatsApp support. You're in WhatsApp with somebody, you're answering their questions, and that's it. Let's say that's it. Calls and WhatsApp support. Call that $444 a month, okay, for 3 months. I'm pulling out my calculator. Feel free to do this with me, okay? So that's $444 a month for 3 months. So your total package cost is $1,332. Let's just say that's $1,300 if somebody paid in full. You're giving them a discount of $32. All right. So if your 3-month program is $444 a month for 3 months, and you know a $100,000 year is about $8,000 a month. Let's take 8,000 and divide it by 444. How many of these packages would you need to sell? So that's 18, right? Now you could always offer extended payment plans so that you're getting paid when you've already done the work for people. So let's say you have a $444 a month plan for 3 months, but you also have a $222 a month for 6 months plan. Okay, this is where the math gets interesting. So maybe you don't take 18 clients 1 month, but maybe you take 10 clients at $444 a month, and then another 10 at $222 a month on extended payment plans. Or maybe you create a group program that's 3 months, and you still call it $444 a month, but you put 20 people, you plan on having 20 people in the program. This is where writing it out gets super helpful. So my suggestion is take your programs and packages, or if you're starting to create them, let's play. Write it down on paper, literally on paper. It's so much easier to see on paper. Screenshot it and post it in this group, and let's talk through it. Let's reverse engineer your 8K month, your 5K month. What does it look like? Do you have packages and programs at that cost over time? And if not, let's build them, because that is how you get to consistent reoccurring income, is bigger programs and packages with extended payment plans. So this is the structure of a 6-figure business: payment plans and extended programs. If you feel confident offering a 3-month package, offer a 6-month. If you feel confident in a 6-month program, offer a 12-month. Imagine the kind of results people could get in working with you for a full year, and how juicy would it feel to know that you have a client and payments for a year. Does anybody else want that? I want that. I have 2 clients right now who signed up to work with me for a full year of one-on-one business coaching after we did 2 6 months together. And I am so excited that they're committed to themselves and their business for a year. And I'm committed to them for a year. And they're locked into that pricing for a year, which was very smart on their part. I do have a one-on-one coaching package open that starts in November. So if you're like, group programs, Emily, I need way more accountability and I want the hands-on one-on-one Telegram Voxer access, send me a message, because I am opening 1 spot in November. Yeah, Gloria, let's put together the packages. Yeah, so I have a recorded program for that, but you also get it as part of the bonuses for the mastermind. So let's talk. Yeah. The perfection is real because we want it to be good for people, right? Like there's this, and you're also doing so many other things. So there's this like push-pull of when is it ready? How do I know that it's ready enough? When is it ready for the humans? And how do I invite them in? That's what I'm here for, to help you through, because you don't have to do it alone. That's what I love about business coaching. It's not just me. I also have a coach that I can say, I think this is good enough. I think I'm ready. How do you think? How do you feel? What else is needed? How do I make this better for people? Does this shit make sense? And she can give me that feedback, right? That's what I love about the mastermind as well, is the peer sisterhood support. It is so good to hear from other people just like me. Does this make sense? What else do you need to know? Is this landing, right? Okay. Number 4 was creating a longer program. And after that is when you get real creative. What group programs do you want? Do you want to run a signature program once a year, a couple times a year? What about evergreen programs, packages, things that people can download and pay you for? And after that, number 6, you start scaling and hiring support, because there will be this moment, especially if you're a mom, especially if you're working full time, where it's like, holy shit, I can't do all of this. No, you can't. And you shouldn't. That's why businesses get to hire support. I have 3 people that are working in my business right now for Rebelle Incorporated. I have someone helping produce my podcast. I have a support coach for my bigger programs. And I have a virtual assistant who works with me 5 to 10 hours a week, helping all the back end stuff, email communication, streamlining everything. I hired her when I hit about 6 figures, just a little before, because I knew I couldn't work only 20 hours a week and get all of this done. There's no way, right? And so you'll hit a point where you start to see, oh my God, I can't do this. Yes, you can, but you get to do it with support. And maybe that's hiring a virtual assistant for just 2 hours a week. I would argue, do not outsource your copywriting, do not outsource your marketing, because we want to nail that to the wall and make it oh so good at calling in your dream clients before you hand it over to somebody else to do. Because you need to be able to sell it, to articulate the value of your work to your clients, okay? And from that space, then you hire the VA, the marketing support, and then you figure out what processes to hand over. And hey, good news, I was in human resources for 15 years. Oh my goodness, do I know how to hand over process and to figure out how to hire somebody and when. I was a recruiter for 15 years. I'm real good at hiring the right people at the right time. Ops managers are cool. I don't need an ops manager, and chances are neither do you with my business coaching support. Number 6, scale and hiring support. And then number 7, here's the trick, and this is such a hard one, you guys. It's hard for me right now, okay? Here's the trick. You don't invent new programs at this stage. You rinse and repeat. The newness, the new juice, the intuitive hits that flow through, those are your challenges. Those are your free classes. Those are your workshops. Those are your newsletters. Those are your content posts. Those are your videos and your reels. They are not your new group program. At that stage, you've got a connection platform, a freebie, an intensive, a 3 to 12 month program, a group program in evergreens. You have hired support in your business and you're scaling. You rinse and repeat, step number 7. And that is how you get more freedom, more pleasure, more play, more joy, more ease, more fun. Rinse and repeat. It's so easy to get back on the rat wheel and say, I got to make a new program. I've got to do a new thing. And that is what creates burnout. And that is what gets us stuck. Instead of scaling with ease and pleasure and joy and saying, oh, wait, I have programs. I don't need to make new ones. I freaking got this. Okay? And that's what you've been seeing me do for the last 6 months is, oh, wait a minute, I need to scale, okay? Because this was the second time, oh my goodness, I launched Sacred Sales Priestess in full, right? So I had content, I had posts, I had 30 posts that I just could repurpose. I had a sales page that I didn't have to do much with. I already had the worksheets and the recorded video modules. I didn't have to redo them. That creates ease. That creates pleasure. I don't have to reinvent the wheel every time. This time I created new guided audio meditations for every week and brand new rituals for every week. Next launch, I don't have to create a damn thing. I have all of the posts from the last 2 launches. I have all of the content. I have all of the graphics, the imagery, every single piece for the actual content to be delivered is out there. The platforms, the pricing, the launch strategy, the timeline. Okay, I'm giving you a glimpse of what it looks like to scale to $1 million, because here we go. Rinse and repeat. And that is piece number 7 of getting beyond the 6-figure mark. Because when you hit 6 figures, it's so annoying. It's really fucking annoying. And I'm sorry. But once you know how to make money, it's easy to make more. When you have a certain amount of money, it's really fucking easy to make more. Thanks, capitalism. There's literally this hump, this bell curve, and it's really at about the 6-figure mark where you get a replicable process and you start to see through the weeds and you've paid shit off and you're getting more return on your investments that you've invested in over the years, and you're like, oh, it's working. How do I keep it working? How do I not strive? How do I rinse and repeat? How do I get more clients? You do the same damn things over and over again, and you hire business coaching support to keep you on track for your particular business and your particular life. Okay? I don't do cookie cutter formulas. It's all individual models. It's all figuring out what's going to work for you, when it's going to work for you. It's literally a customized life and business ritual that we craft together for you. Hi, Christine. Thanks for joining. Hi, Valerie. Loving this. I keep wondering if it would feel more stable to create the shorter program first and perfect it before I move into a longer form group program. You know me and my overthinking. Yeah, ditto, right? Like ditto. If you can conceive of the longer program, go for the longer program. If it feels like 70%, okay, I think I got this, go for it. If you're more like 40, 50%, let's do the shorter one. What's the worst that could happen, right? I used to think I wanted to create tons of new stuff, but I don't actually. I want to make what I'm doing better and better. Yeah, better and better and better. And that's how we get known for the thing that we're doing, right? Because if you look at people out there, everybody's doing different things and they're all really unique, but you start to get to know someone for their particular unique thing. It's not that they can do everything, it's that they have a signature thing. And that's what people come to them for, okay? And that's what people are gonna come to you for too. We've just gotta craft your signature thing, your marketing, your branding, your rinse and repeat strategy, structure, action, serving the clients, showing up, doing the thing, having fun, making money, and not burning the fuck out. Yay. Listen to this on repeat. Ask me any questions. Literally break down your program structure. Let's reverse engineer it. How do you make your first 5K month, your first 8K month? And then let's go forth and sell it as if. Send me a message if you're interested in my Rebelle Mastermind. Let's talk about it. I don't bite. I would love to have you in. I want you to have a successful business now because your clients need you now. And you get to make money and help people now. Take care.
That's it for today. Share this episode with other Rebelle healers so they too can make more money and deeply support their people. Join my free Facebook group at Business Coaching for Rebelle Healers with Emily Otto, and stay tuned for next week's episode. XOXO.